Good morning. Good old Officer Palmer. It's about 3 years ago. I believe I watched this live. He's making up all kinds of shit. You gotta watch this one, guys.
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Is something wrong?
You were on their wall.
Excuse me?
Is it true that you were on their wall?
On their wall?
Yeah, they claim that you were on top of their wall.
But that is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
I've been on this sidewalk the entire time.
Well, did they have video cameras here too?
I don't know.
Well, we'll double check.
I was not on there. I was never off the sidewalk. Straight down there, straight down here. If they
Well, that's what we were called for. We're trying to figure it out.
Okay, so if I can prove that I wasn't, are you gonna cite them for calling in a false report?
Well, I have to hear both sides. I've always only talked to you so far.
Okay.
So what seems to be going on?
Not that I'm doing a little story on the water plant. I'm just getting some footage of some vehicles moving in and out.
Oh, okay.
I'm not causing any trouble.
You're like a reporter or something?
I'm with the press, yes.
Oh, which one?
I'm with Arizona United News.
Never heard of it.
Over an online service.
Oh, wow.
I never heard of it.
Do you have any ID with you at all? So
Have I committed a crime?
Well, I'm investigating a crime.
I understand that, but...
You want me to hear your side of the story, right?
I already told you. I've been on the sidewalk the entire time. What?
So how can I take your report after false reporting if you don't even tell me to identify yourself?
Well, do you suspect me of committing a crime? I'm just asking you.
It's a tactic.
At this stage, I don't have a crime yet.
Okay, but then I don't have.
That is a
an obligation to provide you
tactic.
an ID.
Well, there is a statute that says you're required to provide identification.
Yeah, do you know what it is?
Statute?
Do you know what it is? 13-2412. And it says that
after I tell you that you're supposed to give me your identification.
if I have not, if I'm not, am I being detained?
After I tell you you're supposed to give me your ID, you're supposed to give me your ID. That is so funny. It's always a tactic. If you want me to take your report, then you have to give me your name.
Have
I committed a crime?
Well, I'm investigating a crime.
I understand that, but...
You want me to hear your side of the story, right?
I already told you. I've been on the sidewalk the entire time. What?
So how can I take your report after false reporting if you don't even tell me to identify yourself?
Well, do you suspect me of committing a crime? I'm just asking you.
Well, at this stage, I don't have a crime yet.
Okay, but then I don't have an obligation.
Officer
to
Palmer.
Well, there is a statute that says you're required to provide identification.
Yeah, do you know what it is?
Statute?
Do you know what it is? 13-2412. And it says that
after I tell you that you're supposed to give me your identification.
if I have not, if I'm not, am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Being detained until we find out if there's truth or facts to the case.
Reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime can you say that you're detaining me by?
They were reporting you trespassing on their wall.
So you're going to take their word for it?
I'm investigating it, so you're not free to leave while I investigate it.
Go investigate.
Is that fair?
That's fair, but
okay. I want to hang out with you. There's another officer over here. I can't talk with you both at once.
Well, you can go talk to them. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Where am I going to get?
I don't know. How did you get here?
I didn't say. What's your name and badge number, sir?
My name's Officer Palmer.
Palmer?
The Mesa Police Department. My badge is 10326.
Thank you very much for being present.
10326.
My job. I get called out to a call. I got to check it out.
And I'm doing mine. And I'm doing nothing wrong. And I'm on a public sidewalk. And I have every right to film anything I can see in public.
He wanted to say something.
You're going to challenge that? No? Okay.
Why would I challenge that?
I don't know. You just had that pensive look of, I've got to come back to that. So I just wanted to...
I have to hear both sides of the story. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Sure, you can.
So they're reporting suspicious activity.
Is that a crime?
Suspicious activity is something we need to check out.
Is it a crime?
It could be a crime.
A misdemeanor or felony?
It could be both.
Which one is that? What is the ARS for suspicious activity? I'm dying to hear that because I'm not familiar with it.
Well, you're just playing games.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm trying to. You know what? I want nobody to bother me. I'm just getting some footage for my story.
Okay. This is a secure facility, and they're reporting that you were on their wall.
Well, they're lying.
Well, we'll try to get to the bottom of that.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Ask them.
It's certainly suspicious to them enough to call us.
I'm a reporter, and I'm getting footage for a story. No one came and asked me anything. I'm on a sidewalk.
This doesn't even have a name on this. It could be anything. You could make that up.
Sure, I could. Sure. And I don't need press credentials to say I'm a member of the civilian press.
But with all the horrible things that are in the news nationwide.
What do I got? What do I got? What am I going to do with the camera?
Do recon for bad guys.
Recon, right in the middle of the day. I'm going to come do recon. And what am I? And what do you think I can see that I can't spot on Google Earth?
A lot of things.
Really? Tell me.
I'm curious, sir.
Jesus
What
Christ.
closer in Google Earth?
I'm a lot closer in Google Earth. I can't see past that wall. I can't see it. Hold on. I want to get these guys up on the wall.
License plates.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime? Okay.
It's certainly suspicious.
Okay. And suspicion is not in the ARS statutes. I challenge you to find it.
People can report suspicious activity.
They sure can. And I have given you a reasonable answer as to what I am doing here. I am collecting
I'm still
information.
investigating whether we're going to still investigate.
And how are we doing that exactly with you standing here?
I have 2 other officers around. Well, one of us will talk with you, and one of us will talk with them.
Okay.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. So this, you say, is a secure facility?
Yeah, it looks locked up, secure to me.
Okay.
Noticeable trespassing.
So
all kinds of stuff.
obviously there are some cameras somewhere, right?
I don't know. You're saying obviously.
Wait,
nothing
but
obvious to me.
it's a secure facility. I mean, come on, let's be realistic here.
Okay. That
You
doesn't mean
think
they
there
have
aren't cameras? You think there aren't cameras looking at us right now?
Certainly possible.
I would sure go look those up and find out whoever said I was on the wall. That's really
Exactly.
I don't like people making false claims. I'm just trying to get some footage, and everybody's coming and harassing me.
So what's the story about it?
They called and said that this guy was crawling on the wall. And that, my friend, is a false report. Why don't they cite them for creating a false report?
I can't tell you what the story's about.
You're the press. Why aren't you going to tell the public what
You'll
this
see
is
it when it
about?
goes online.
Oh, okay.
I'm
What website
grabbing
do I
a water
watch it
here.
online?
What's that?
What website do I go
I
to
don't
watch
wanna
the
say right
story
now.
online? Huh? What's that?
I don't want to say right now.
Totally trying to get information.
Arizona United Nations.
Uh-huh.
Is that like a website?
It is. Am I free to go?
No, you're still not.
And I'm
No.
being detained
You are
for?
being detained for investigation of trespassing.
No, I understand, but detainment.
2-1502.
Okay.
Trespassing. You're not free to leave because.
I'm trespassing on a public sidewalk.
No, sir.
You just said I was trespassing.
These people are reporting you're trespassing and investigating that.
Okay.
There is a
So-
possibility that you're trespassing. Is that possible that you're trespassing?
It's not possible. Impossible.
That is not impossible that you were trespassing.
Well, I was in my body for the last hour and I know where I've been, so it was
These guys are
impossible.
reporting something different from that, and there could be a mix-up between.
It's not a mix-up. They're lying. They trumped up the call because they didn't like me out here filming in front of the building, so they made up a story and said I was on their wall. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Excuse me?
I love how you're interrupted me.
How am I interrupting you?
I was speaking and you interrupted me.
I apologize.
Okay.
Go ahead, speak.
So what I'm saying is what they say and what the dispatcher hears and what the dispatcher types, and then it comes to another channel and comes to me.
I understand.
You've heard the telephone game, right? So some things that are reported are not 100% accurate.
I totally
or maybe
understand.
they're totally accurate, but we have to verify.
Okay.
So they're reporting, we're verifying. I'm not stepping on anybody's
Okay.
rights.
You're live on the internet now.
Yes, this is where I watched it live. They actually accused him of being on the wall.
Just because they're uncomfortable, right? One guy came out and asked me if I needed any help. I said, no, I'm just getting some footage. So
You seem uncomfortable of identifying yourself.
I don't need to identify myself.
Well, if we're
You seem
investigating a
very
crime-
comfortable with walking up to any person and asking to abuse their rights.
I'm not trying to abuse you, right?
Sure you are.
You even know the statute of 13-2412A.
Tell it to me.
It says that if I'm lawfully detained you during a lawful stop,
Okay.
you have to provide me your name.
You're exactly right. What is the lawful reason that you have detained me? Lawful.
Investigating
That's not a
call
it's not a lawful
versus
reason.
trespassing.
That's not a lawful reason.
Well, I don't think you understand that then.
Okay.
Because you're not free to leave because I'm talking with you about what they're reporting
Very good.
as trespassing.
I don't have any ID on me.
So that's lawfully
I don't have any
detained,
ID on me, so don't
Would
waste
you
your
agree
time.
that's a lawful detention?
No, it's not.
Why not?
Investigation is not a lawful detention.
Why do you say that?
Because you have to have to be able to articulate a reasonable suspicion. What's your RF? What is it?
So if we find out that you are trespassing and you fail to identify yourself, you could be charged with a misdemeanor.
What could you do? Okay, find that out. Make up something that puts me on that wall. I'm happy to go to jail for that because that is ridiculous.
Okay.
At the same time, I'd like to know who here reported me by saying
I
that.
can work on that. I can find that out.
Where
It could be in the police report for you. Okay.
Okay. I want to know why people think I'm breaking the law right now. Why? What is everybody worried about a camera?
A person does not have to break the law for them to call the police on something.
I understand that.
You want to talk with the RP? Find out for sure if he's on the wall. He claims he's been here for an hour and a half and hasn't been on the wall.
He claims.
So
Just like the guy claims that he was on the wall.
And he's trying to live with video footage, which I would not intimidate by. Gotcha. So if you can find out if there is security video where he is on their property, I explained to him. He's failing to identify himself so far, and he doesn't think he's being lawfully
Failing to identify.
Investigating. Right.
So far.
Allegation of trespassing. Okay, I'll go tell you. I think that's pretty fair. I'll go tell you.
Excellent.
And it's an allegation.
How's your day going?
Pretty good.
You just start your shift, or you been about ready to go home?
No.
Excellent.
Now there's more officers.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hi, can I have your name and badge number, please?
Your dad's right
Can you say it for me, please? I don't read very well.
He's live on all that.
there. Flanagan, 11935.
11935. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Now notice, Officer Palmer says to her that you are live on the internet. At that point, she identifies quickly because she knows her ass will be in trouble. So as they're out in the field, they don't feel that they have to follow policy as long as they don't get caught.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys. He's one of those guys.
You can find some
Suspicious activity is not a crime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but the
trespassing is.
allegations
I'm not
were-
trespassing.
But the allegations
I'm not
were that
trespassing.
you were on the fence.
I understand that.
That's what they're
Well, if they're a
reporting
high-powered secure facility, they can easily prove that.
The statute. You agreed that this is a law potential because
No, I didn't.
we're investigating a crime. They're alleging a crime, so we're investigating a crime.
Okay, very good.
So under 13-2412A, you're required, therefore,
You know what?
your name.
I'm going to disagree, and I'm going to stand here and consider it a consensual conversation right here, okay?
That's fine if you want to consider whatever you want. Would you please give me your first name?
No, sir.
Would you please give me your last name?
No, sir.
Would you please give me your date of birth?
No, sir. No, sir. If I've committed a crime and
Well,
legally detained,
If you're lawfully detained, you
Yeah, I
are
will.
committing a crime by not identifying yourself. So that is a crime. It's
you know-
constitutional misdemeanor,
you know what?
13-2412A.
yes, that's
And you even quoted me that statute, so you know that
that's
statute
awesome.
very well.
I do know that statute, and when you detain me lawfully, then I will
I don't
gladly
have to handcuff
give my
you to
full
detain
name.
you.
I understand
You're
that.
not free to leave, so
I
you
understand
are
that,
detained.
but not lawfully.
How is it not lawful?
I haven't committed a crime. You have no RAS. None at all.
I
Them
love
saying
it.
something is not reasonable, articulate
I love
suspicion,
it.
and it should not be in your eyes.
Okay, guys, I just wanted to show you this. At this point, they're investigating whether he was on the wall or not. They're looking at video footage. They find out he wasn't on the wall, and they let him go. But I just had to show you how stupid Officer Palmer is. Officer Palmer is so stupid. Spittincobra, bringing it to you real.